Hi there, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing really well today. Welcome back to another sort my life out video. There's been a lot of these recently because there is a lot to sort out. I am really trying to come into this new year with a new headspace and a new physical life. Like, I just want my house to be tidy, to be clutter-free, and to just feel like a grown-up adult house, because I feel like I've just got so used to the way it felt, and now I'm starting to change things. I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm coming through the fog, like I'm over the other side. It feels amazing. So yes, I'm really excited to share this video with you today. Hopefully you're not tired of me painting and decorating already. I did do some different types of jobs this week, jobs that are like the jobs you just never want to do. They're never a priority. It's so easy to keep pushing them back, and then you just keep pushing them back and back and back, and years go by and you think, yeah. So one of those jobs was washing the curtains, which is super random, I know, but it was so necessary and it's so needed doing. And also stupid stuff like cleaning the cutlery drawer. Where does all the crumbs come from? Like, if the things are in there clean, where do the crumbs come from? That's like a tongue twister. Crumbs come from. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing. Let's get into the video. I think you're gonna enjoy this one, and yeah, let me know if you do, and let me know if you want to see more like this in the future. So we are in the bathroom again, and I was going to paint this wall green and then change my mind. Then Dom painted over it in jasmine white, which is this kind of like cream colour. Then we've decided in the end we're going to paint it white. So I've got some white paint. I want to show you. Oop. So this colour here obviously is white, and I think the white with the green just looks really nice and fresh. And I think that if this is white, this will just look better, because I think at the minute it being cream is just making it very yellow in here, and I don't like it. So that's the plan. There's a lot of touch-ups that we need to do. So like here, for example, and not looking forward to doing behind this door, but needs must and all. Yeah, so just got 3 walls to do. What are you doing? Wild child, honestly. So I've just got these 3 walls to do, because if you watched my last Get It Done With Me video, you'll know I painted all of this the other day, but this was just what's left to do. So I just need to move, I need to move all the bits and bobs, and then we're going to paint the ceiling as well. I've got this paint today to use. This is bathroom paint, so should help to stop any mould or, you know, I don't know, any condensation from sticking around for too long, hopefully. So we just got the whitest white we could find. So yeah, just going to paint the ceilings and then those 3 walls in this. I've done 1 coat on there now, and I just moved on to this door. I cannot believe the difference in the colour. I don't know if you can see that. Basically did this in 1 coat gloss last year, and it's gone yellow so fast from being in the sun. So yeah, I'm just redoing this. It's one side that I didn't do because I did the other sides the other week, but I thought this one would be fine. But upon reflection, I think it just needs a bit of a refresh. So onwards and upwards. I think you can see quite clearly on camera where I stopped painting the island in the middle of the kitchen and the living room, but right here, where is it? Yes, so white and yellow. So I've got the rest of that to paint, a 2nd coat on that half to paint. I was doing it late at night, and I thought, I'm not moving the sofa. Today I need to move the sofa, because I also need to do the rest of the radiator, because I only did the top. It was really bugging me. It was all rusty and it had got paint on. You can see a bit of paint there from when I'd put the paintbrushes there. I need to patch up this crack as well, but that's fine. It's just an old house. So yeah, move this sofa, and then we can do all of those bits. And then if I get a chance today as well, I want to just go over the woodwork. It's all had 1 coat, excuse the decluttering mess there, but it's all had 1 coat, so it just needs a 2nd coat. And then I could do with touching up all of the walls in here, but I think that's probably a bigger job than I really realised, but we'll see how far we get. And then ignore the washing up that needs to be done, but in there needs doing desperately. All needs repainting. So yeah, we'll get there one day. So I thought the house wasn't destroyed enough, so I pulled all the coats out, and now we are going to do this radiator too. So I've just done the bin cupboard, and now, as you can see, this is filthy and it just can't be cleaned. It's not the proper paint, and it just all needs really good touch up. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I need to give that a good wash as well. We're getting there, guys. It's looking better, it's looking more fresh, and I'll probably do this in white as well, I think.
When I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high whenever we're apart. It takes me through the night when I look deep into your eyes. When I look deep into your eyes.
So I thought I would show you all the list of doom, being fully transparent here, of course. So I've just done the, what's it called? Where even is it? I can't even see. The cutlery drawer. We've cleaned the cutlery drawer. I've needed to do that for so long. So left to do, I need to repaint near the TV. I just need to repaint the whole living room, to be honest. Redo the kitchen, which is something I maybe will get on to doing today. We've got a hole in the ceiling and we need a game plan. We had a bit of a leak a while ago and we just need to repair the hole, but I'm not sure what we're going to do. Sort out under the stairs, touch up the dining chairs, which is another job we might be able to do today. Repaint behind the shoe cupboard. It just needs some anti-mould paint there as well. I need to finish remortaring the tiles. We need a new shower door. That's not a today job. I need to deep clean the tiles and bath. Again, not sure if that's a today job. Clean all the window surrounds. I guess if I get time I could do that today. Gloss everywhere. In fact, I've done that. That's such a relief. I did that yesterday. Clean the radiators. They actually all need properly cleaning. Wash the net curtains and the actual curtains. So I might put those in the wash now. And then we need to go outside. So we need to reattach the trellis, repaint the house, point the problem areas, and point the front garden to stop the weeds. So I call it our front garden. It's just like a crack between the house and the road and it grows weeds really bad, so that's something that needs doing. So today we will attach the trellis, we will paint in the house, and I need to go and put the curtains in the wash, so I'll do that now. I feel like we're having a good day today. Definitely don't try this at home. I'll hold you up. I've got you. So go on. I'm going to take the curtains down because they've been up since we moved in 2 years ago and they need washing. So while Dom's trying to do that, I'm going to take this down. I put it back up after my last video because I hate this cupboard. When I wake up in the night, I think that there's someone in there, so I have to put a curtain over it. But yeah, this needs washing too, and the one downstairs. So I'm going to pop those all in the wash. Oh, look at all the rainbows. Wow. Okay, anyway. Oh god, that's hard work. Thank you.
Back on.
Right. Ugh. Oh no. I'm stuck to the masking tape.
The longing of my heart, the wish I carry high whenever we're apart. It takes me through the night coming home. And I am on my way. When I'll be coming home.
So one of the things I did yesterday was we decluttered all of our coats. I say we, it was me. I had 4 coats. Dom just had the one. I used to have his work coat as well, but he doesn't now. So yeah, it just looks so much better and just so much less domineering in the kitchen. It does still look a bit chaotic, but that's just our house for you. You know, we don't have like proper storage for things, but I think it looks nicer. And the best thing about coming into the spring is we'll be able to get rid of our big thick winter coats and just have either no coats or lighter coats here, and that will take up so much less space, which is brilliant.
You've got a spider in your hair, so that's going to make you...
Get it quick, stop fluffing! Is it gone?
It's only a piece of cat fluff.
So Dom's just found the coat hooks. We're going to put these on the back of the bedroom doors for our dressing gowns. Look at the house behind us. That's going to be the last thing on my job, is taking all this out to the car and organising the house again.
Oh my god, Russell, just get out of the bag!
So yeah, I'm going to go do this now while I've got Dom's handyman help, because I'm useless with a drill.
The music of your heart. I'm followed by your light. Whenever we're apart, it takes me through the night.
So next I need to touch up the chairs in the dining room. The paint that we used, for some reason it won't come off, so I think this is coffee. I really don't know what this is, but anyway, as you can see, they need a bit of a clean and they need touching up with paint, because I've tried to wipe this off with a cloth and it just won't come off. But as you can see, they're looking a bit grotty now. They've been painted for like 2.5 years, so time to refresh them.
When I look deep into your eyes.
I realise now I've been blaming us, but actually I think it's the knots of the wood coming through, because I don't think we did a very good job at preparing the chairs properly. You're supposed to use like a special solution on the knots because they're more porous, so I'm not sure if this is a pointless battle, but I will just go over the ones that I can see. And then this one looks really bad. Really, really bad. It's made me feel a little bit better about life that the professional table that we had made has got a knot coming through there as well. I think it's looking a little bit better, a little bit brighter, so I'm just going to keep going around and just touching them up as I can. And yeah, it should just help to make them look a little bit more fresh. The next job I want to do is do the painting in here and in the kitchen, but I want to put all this away, so this needs to go, well, it needs to find a home basically. All this needs to go in the car. That needs to be organised, it needs to go upstairs. Then this is all going into the car as well, it's charity shop stuff. So if I do that, I feel like the house will just feel so much better, because at the minute it's just making it look more chaotic than it actually is. And then I can just move all the sofa out and it's not going to be a massive issue. So here goes.
Something good to finally happen.
So next up is the kitchen. I'm going to do the green wall. You can't really tell that it's green until you kind of come close to it because of the backlight from the big window. But yeah, all of this bit needs to be made green again. And then I'm going to go around the walls and just retouch up where needs doing. So the walls aren't so bad, it's just certain areas. It's a giant cobweb there, I can see it. Over here gets quite bad because that's where we put the trays back, so I just need to make sure that looks a bit better. Then I need to get the white and touch up the ceiling, the same thing. And then just like little areas like this just need a bit of a touch up, so I'm hoping this won't take very long, but it'll make a big difference to how it looks. And this paint is better than the last one we used because it's washable and tough. We're going to see how we get on with this. We need a new extractor fan in here, or just a new kitchen in general, but I'm hoping that it helps to keep the steam from getting into the wall. So you can see there, it's like, yeah, oh, there's a giant spider there. Ooh, it's definitely spring clean time.
Your mind is far away. Such an easy road to take, with such a heavy load to carry.
It looks no different, let's be honest, but that is a coat of green on. I'm not sure how it's drying, but we'll see how it does dry. And then I've just done a coat of paint on all of this, which is wipeable. So I need to go through now into the other room because it's all the same colour throughout, thankfully. I've just done one coat for now. That's going to need a second coat, but I'm really hoping that that is all fine with just one coat because it's the same colour underneath anyway. So hopefully it is, but I can't believe how much better it looks down there. Just looks so much more fresh and clean. No more yellow paint, no more muddy wall. This wall will stay fine now. We had a little shoe rack here I think it was 2 winters ago, and the shoes just kept kicking up against the wall and getting it muddy. So now we've got an actual shoe rack at the front of the door. We shouldn't have that problem again. But yeah, I'll look at the rainbows from a light catcher. We sell these on our Etsy shop. I'll leave a link to it down below if any of you are interested. I love it. Let's see. Twinkling everywhere. Not bored of me painting yet, then I definitely am for you. But next I'm going to do this. Stop laughing at me.
I'm bored of you painting.
I'm bored of me painting. Here, as you can see, I've talked about this plenty of times. I made a bit of an error. I had a candle, it smoked up the wall, and then I painted it in the ceiling colour rather than the wall colour. Not one of my finest moments, but this whole wall just needs touching up, so I'm going to do that. And in here as well, needs touching up. And the wardrobes. Oh my god, it's such a big job, but let's crack on and hopefully it'll get done soon. And then after that, there's this wall to do, and then hopefully that's this room done. And oh no, it's not. I need to do this wall too. Oh god, I should just hire a decorator.
Maybe you just need to love me less. Such an easy road to take, with such a heavy load to carry. And though it never seems to break, you're walking on a thin line all the way.
So that looks no different, which is quite depressing, but it's fine. I'm going to do the cupboard next. I'm not looking forward to this, but it needs doing. It's just a bit battered. We go in here multiple times a day, every day. And as with everything in our life, it wasn't painted with the right paint. So it's hard to wipe it and it's just got a lot of scuffs and things. So it's time. It's time to redo it. I just moved Echo into the middle of the room and he's completely unfazed. Aren't you? Hey? Ooh. At this point I feel a bit like a mad woman on a mission, but I am going to do this wall behind me just in this same paint, just so it's wipeable. There's a few blemishes and stuff on it. It'd be nice to be able to wipe it, whereas we can't wipe this paint that's on because the paint just comes straight off. So I'm going to crack on. I feel like I've made good progress today. I'm feeling a bit optimistic and maybe I'm going to get that green wall painted after all, but we'll see, because the one in the kitchen hasn't covered as well as I'd have liked, which is a bit annoying. But when I'm having a good day, I just like to crack on as much as I possibly can and get as much done as possible. The good thing about this is the paint on the walls doesn't seem to have discoloured as much as the paint on the wood, so that is a good thing. Maybe tomorrow when it's daylight I'll be like, oh god, it's so patchy, but we'll see. I've done like these walls, but I'm not going to do like the beam and stuff because I just think like it's not really getting touched. It's just like when we move furniture or just like the cats, or like we're playing bounce with the ball and things just get scuffed and marked. Just with normal daily life really. But yeah, let's crack on. feel like a lot of the jobs I've done this week, you can't tell the difference, but I can tell the difference and I can feel the difference. For example, this is clean and I cleaned the windows. I went crazy. I've resealed this, not terribly well, but it is resealed and that's all that matters. And I cleaned all of this. It had a bit of gunk from the fact that this doesn't really get any air, but I like the privacy that this gives us with living on a road. The actual house just feels so much better. Like I said, it doesn't look that much different, but the fact there's not like a big yellow streaky bit of paint here just makes me happy, and I feel like this whole thing just looks so much more refreshed as well. This wall came up fabulous. Like, it just looks so much better. If you look back at my old videos, you'll know I was procrastinating for so long. We had a little bit of a damp patch here from the pointing that needs sorting on the outside, which I've said before, we can't do anything about that till it's dry outside consistently. And so sometimes we get a bit of, you know, water, like a bit of, it's like humidity. It's the difference between the really cold wall and the warm house, and the fact the radiator's here just doesn't help. But I've painted over and at the minute it looks good. So I had the dehumidifier on last night and it looks fine. Just need to sand that bit of wood there where I've blibbed a bit of paint. It was I put some peel stop on this bit of wall because this is the wall that peels. I just think it looks so much better. Really happy. So I went crazy and I did the whole thing. It's all refreshed. It looks so much better. I even did like over here and I did this side too, and it just, not having all those little marks just makes such a big difference. Like over here there was little cat marks, like scratches from where Rory would chase flies in summer, and little marks from where the old cat tree would bash up, and it's just so much better. And this is so nice as well, like the fact it's all white again. Then in here, the green looks fabulous. You can't really tell, but it's covered amazingly. Really, really happy with that. And then over here, wow, it just looks so much more fresh. Like, it looks a bit cluttered now because life, but the fact the radiator is white again and all of the door surrounds done. Oh, it just looks so much better, guys, honestly. And I just need to do the ceiling now when I get a second, which is fine. It's just touching that little bit up, but this wall looks a million times better. You can't really see because of the trays, but yeah, really pleased with what I've done this week. Wow, it felt so good to get all of that done this week. It feels amazing to just be cracking on. Like, the best thing you can do for yourself is write a list. No matter how overwhelming that list feels, write every single thing that is niggling away inside that is just irritating you or making you feel overwhelmed, making you feel suffocated, or just something that you just never want to do. Write it on that list. If there's something that is like super duper you do not want to do, then you could delegate that job. And it could be that you can't afford to delegate that job right now, but you could save up to delegate that job, especially if it's going to take all the overwhelm off. So for example, for us, I feel like that's painting the outside of the house. It's not a job I really want to do. Pointing, maybe we could, but we might need to get someone in professionally at some point because we don't have high enough ladders. But I feel like it's just a case of starting, because once you start doing these things and these DIY jobs and these redecorating jobs, you realise it's kind of easy, and all you have to do is get the momentum in the first place. For me, it's literally like having access to all my decorating stuff all week. So it's out, it looks cluttered, it looks horrible, but it means whenever I get that little tiny bit of inspiration, I'm like, I'm just gonna pick up the paintbrush and I'm gonna paint and I'm gonna get things done. Touching up the house seems like such a minor job, and I know it doesn't really look any different, you know, it looks the same, it's the same colour paint, but wow, it feels so different. It feels amazing. It feels so organised. It feels nice. Like, the bathroom feels nice from last week's video, or 2 weeks ago's video. I'm probably going to keep making these, so let me know if you are enjoying them, because I do have lots to be getting on with, and I'm hoping that sharing my little journey with sorting my house out is helping to inspire you to pick up that paintbrush if you need to, or clear out that drawer, or just tidy that space, do that job. Like, one of the jobs I really need to do is clean the sofa. Ugh. That is a job for another week, but we are getting there. We are ticking things off the list, and it's not even spring yet, so we are off to a flying start. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I'll leave my playlist of other get your life together videos down below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming back week in, week out. If you do, it means the world to me. I appreciate you all so, so much. Anyway, you have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye.